If you listen to any motivational speech, there will likely be a section dedicated to hard work. The speaker will tell you that it is only through blood, sweat, and tears that you will achieve success. In fact, we have said the same thing in a number of our videos. While this is true on a macro scale, there is more to it than just hard work. Productivity is directly dependent on the kind of work that is being done. Two people could have the same 4 hours, and one person could get 2 tasks done, while the other could complete 10. Why is this? Well, you could say that they both worked hard, but it is guaranteed that only one of them did deep work. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the term deep work, let me explain. Deep work is a simple formula advocated by the likes of Carl Newport and Adam Grant. The formula allows for you to spend less time working because you are able to be more productive and more effective in a shorter amount of time. This is done by being totally immersed in whatever task you are doing. Most of us are continuously switching between our phones and the task at hand, which causes us to lose focus and decrease our productivity all round. Have you ever finished a busy day? You're exhausted, but you have little to show for it in terms of output. This is because your focus was likely pulled away from your tasks to answer emails, solve minor issues, or simply to have a conversation with a colleague. This happens to so many people, and they cannot understand why they can never get ahead at work. If this sounds like you, then don't worry. Deep work is a skill, and the good news is that we can learn any skill. Today we're going to walk you through how to develop the muscle that is deep work, so that you can begin to get more done in less time, leaving you with extra hours in the day to enjoy your life. Welcome to Cash Cartel, a safe haven for future billionaires and innovative thinkers. The first step is to decide when and how long you are going to do deep work for. Draw up a schedule and allocate certain hours of your day for deep work. This will help you create a routine, which will make it easier for you to consistently commit to doing deep work. This could be 4 hours in a day, or even 8 hours in a day. The intensity doesn't always have to be the same. Some days you will only need to do 1 hour of deep work, and other days you will need to do 10. It all depends on where you are at and what work you need to get done. Once you have scheduled the deep work, you can choose an environment where the deep work will take place. The environment needs to be void of all distractions and comfortable. Try to always sit at a desk or a table and make sure it is empty. Your cell phone needs to be put away, and the notifications on your smartwatch should be disabled. The goal here is to keep you focused. You are only going to find that you struggle to keep your focus more if you have distractions around you. This brings us to the next point: isolation. Many of us don't like it, but it is a necessary prerequisite if you want to do deep work. The truth is that we get more done when we are alone and without distractions. Sometimes your work will involve others. Try to keep focused and make sure the conversation being had is contributing to the task at hand. Be careful not to fall into the trap of talking every few minutes, as this will interrupt your flow of concentration. Be intentional and plan periods of the session where you will discuss the work. This will keep you on track and help you avoid getting distracted. If you are someone who easily gets distracted, or your environment is noisy, then we suggest getting a pair of headphones and listening to white noise. This will drown out the noise and help you stay focused. It will take some time to develop the skill, so don't be upset if you can't do more than 30 minutes of deep work in the beginning. You will get better and more disciplined with this over time. The most important thing is to be consistent. Track how many hours of deep work you have done and what the outcome was in terms of tasks completed. This will help you keep track and avoid overdoing or underdoing deep work. Yes, you can overdo deep work. Focus requires mental energy. This energy is not endless. We need to remember that whatever we take from our bodies and our minds, we need to give back, or else everything will be off balance, and it will result in fatigue and frustration. Once you have completed a session of deep work, make sure to follow it up with a session of relaxed time. This means no work, no emails, no quick tasks or to-do lists. Focus on relaxing as much as you focus on working. Productivity is king today, and many people glamorize working long hours and not taking breaks. The simple fact is that your quality of work reflects your rest and recovery time as much as the deep work does. In other words, your quality of work will decline if you do not give your brain time to rest and recharge. You need to use your initiative and figure out when it's necessary to work 16-hour days and when it's only necessary to work for 2 hours. Overworking might help you achieve some success, but you will be too burnt out and unhappy to enjoy it. Deep work is personal to whoever is doing it. What works for you may not work for someone else. We all have our own methods and devices, but what they are is irrelevant in the grand scheme of things if the work is getting done. So play around and figure out what helps you stay focused on the task at hand so you can begin to strengthen your deep work muscle. By practicing deep work, you will be able to improve your productivity levels and increase the output of work in less time. It might sound intense if you have never worked for 4 hours straight before, but the truth is that when you are so focused, you don't even notice the time slipping by. Just be sure to maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle alongside deep work. Sleep and nutrition play just as an important role when it comes to increasing or decreasing your productivity levels. Take action now. Continue watching our videos so that you can begin the journey and unlock infinite wealth and success in your life today.